Alright guys, it is me Hitman here once again with another Destiny video, and this time it's going to be a quick little update video on how to prepare yourself for the Taken King. Now if you didn't already know, the Taken King does come out on September 15th at 10 AM. It is a Tuesday. Well, here in Ireland it's at 10 AM anyway, but the 2.0 patch update for the Taken King does come out on Tuesday, September 8th at 10 AM, same time as well. But of course, this is going to bring all the stuff for the Taken King a week prior to the actual release, so that nobody will have to go through the 18GB update on the actual day of release, so everyone can get straight in and play. But anyway guys, what is going to be going on first is the bounties. Now bounties are going to be extremely important come the Taken King, because they're going to give you a ton of XP for ranking up your new guns, armor, and of course those beastly new subclasses. So basically what you're going to have to do prior to the Taken King, or now as I'm doing, is getting pretty much as many bounties as you can. Make sure you're picking up the 5000 XP bounties or the 100 rep bounties from the bounty tracker in the tower or the reef. Basically what this is going to do is give you 5000 XP per bounty, but of course with the focus light you will get a 50% increase, which will give you 7500 XP per bounty. Now people have estimated that it will take roughly 40,000 to 60,000 XP to get from rank 34 to rank 40 in the Taken King. So basically, like 7 of these bounties will get you to 60,000, which is pretty freaking insane. I mean, it's going to be pretty good. But anyway, guys, so basically pick up as many of these as you can. And a little bit of information regarding bounties is that if you have any exotic bounties that have been sitting in your inventory for quite a long time, make sure you do not dismantle them. Do not dismay. They will be completed once the Taken King arrives. Any exotic bounties that are sitting in your inventory once the Taken King drops will be automatically completed, so you will actually have some thorns, some pocket infinities, all that kind of stuff. They will already be sitting in your inventory once the Taken King arrives. Alright guys, on to the next part of the video. We are going to be talking about packages. Now this does include faction packages and of course the random event packages, but mainly the random event packages. Now, obviously, as you know, you get a random event package for completing your first gold tier event of the day on a random event anywhere on any planet. Now, personally, I like to go do Earth and do the Divide and stuff. It's a really common one. It's so easy to do, and you can do it yourself. It's pretty handy. Anyway, guys, these packages do drop for your first gold tier of the day, so make sure you get one every day on every character, because they do give 2,500 XP, and of course, with a focus light, they will give you 3,750. Now, make sure you can have as many of these as you can. Obviously, you can have 20 in your inventory. My inventories are full of legendary packages right now because I've been planning to do a package opening. But anyway, guys, make sure you have as many of these as you can, because these will be integral to opening up the weapon trees on your new subclasses. These will be super important. So if you couple these with your bounties and stuff, they'll be very good for ranking up your subclasses, and will get them ranked up very quickly. I mean, also these will work for ranking yourself up to rank 40 as well. Next, guys, what I'm going to talk about is the Focus Light. Now, Focus Light, obviously, if you didn't know, is supposed to be only available in the Canada and northern US from the Red Bull cans, but obviously you can use code emulators and stuff. I'm not endorsing this, but you can use the code emulators online to get your own codes. Obviously, this does take the codes off someone else, which is kind of douchey, but of course it does actually work. I have some as well, so hopefully you guys will actually get these. These do give a 50% bonus to all XP and Glimmer gains once the Taken King does actually drop. So these will be super important. And now, guys, make sure you couple these with your bounties and packages to maximize the amount of XP that you unlock, and you will be so set for the Taken King. Now, one thing about the subclasses is the subclasses only unlock after doing, I think it's the first 2 story missions, and then you get the quest, which does comprise of 2 more missions, and then you get your subclass. So make sure you do all these before handing in any bounties, packages, or your focus light, and you will maximize the amount of gains for XP that you will get for these. Next, guys, upgrade materials and Glimmer. Now, upgrade materials are going to be super important again once the Taken King does drop, because the upgrade materials are going to be very important for ranking up your new guns and armor, because there will obviously be a ton of new guns and armor. I mean, green weapons will now be more powerful than current year 1 exotics, so you're going to be ranking up a lot of guns and a lot of armor to get yourself higher levels, obviously. So once these do actually drop, you will need as many upgrade materials as you can, and also the upgrade materials such as weapon parts and the Hadronic Essence, Sapphire Wire and stuff are all being put into the one upgrade material. I don't know what it's called, but basically they're all being joined together. So the more you have, obviously the more of this material you do have for yourself. And obviously, as always, Glimmer is super important in the game. Buying stuff and buying new things, the factions and things, it's gonna be extremely important. But anyway, guys, last but not least, Vanguard marks, crucible marks, and edging. These are going to be extremely important because Vanguard marks and crucible marks are obviously being done away with, the same as the Vanguard and crucible commendations were, but these are going to be super important because you'll actually be able to hand these in for more XP and more reputation and stuff for these factions and things once it does actually come out. So make sure you max out your Vanguard marks to 200 and your Crucible marks to 200 every single week, and obviously make sure going into the Taken King you do have these maxed out. Now obviously last but not least is edging. Now if you don't know what Vanguard and faction edging and stuff is, it's basically ranking up your faction to just before its next level, and then obviously once you go to the Taken King, go do a bounty, go do a Nightfall something, and you'll get it ranked up to the next level. This will give you a Taken King package instantly, and you'll get some new armor, faction gear, whatever, guns, anything you want. You will have these guaranteed once the Taken King does actually drop, provided you wait until the Taken King to do the next bit to get the next bit of experience. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. That's really all I have to say. One more thing is actually, if you did get the collector's edition, obviously you do get those 3 exotic class items that do give you experience gains. So basically if you couple those with your bounties, packages, and the focus light, you'll be an XP machine, which basically will give you the biggest leg up above everybody in the game. But anyway guys, that's pretty much it for me. I've been Hitman. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you check out some of my other videos and my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course my YouTube. Obviously you're on YouTube, but whatever. I have to say it anyway. Anyway guys, as always, I've been Hitman. See you in the next video guys. Hitman out.